1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Green Bay Packers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Don't do it. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it.
Begin on the ground with Jacobs. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good start. One play, 10 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Pratt. Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
Almost.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
Ah, I messed that up.
Taking it right down Broadway. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing.
D-Jizzle.
Christian Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after here coming up.
DJ.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Stay the course. You already know what the course is, my guy. Just stay the course.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in a sack. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what
a lot of time.
You said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Herbert's throw here on target to Hurst. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the intended receiver on the play. And that'll bring him 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to
that was good pass defense. He broke the ball up.
Well, this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert.
Roughing the passer. I'll tack on the extra 15. Let's go.
They may get 15 more on top of this.
Let's go.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Herbert going to change the play here. Out of the gun, a give to Spiller. And he stopped immediately there. Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, he coming in, blitzing hard.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
63, you got to move out the way.
First down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 18-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. After 1-7,
Tyra Banks still gorgeous. It's crazy.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And he is going to
that one, my boy.
First down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, basically bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Again on the ground, again it's Spiller. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step
breakout game for the running back, bro.
Spiller is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll give to Spiller. And he takes it in for
Isaiah.
Isaiah Spiller.
Let's go, Isaiah.
His 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division. Looking down.
Good run, man. Up the middle.
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 75 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score.
Good run, man.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Get these hands right.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. On first down, it's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly.
Better find somebody to play with, man.
Officially. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Herbert. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. Touchdown!
Oh, yeah. That's how we doing it.
Quentin Johnston from 13 yards out.
That's how we doing it.
Are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. At their own 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was...
What in the hell we got going on, bro? You just gonna run the ball?
Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are...
Let that be his last time. Let that be the last time.
That's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I think he's done.
He's having the game of his life right now. He ain't never ever ran this good.
They're going to go on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Charger drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They're looking for disruption on both sides right now. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. Well, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, they run it with Spiller. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What we got?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they
What are we doing on defense, man? They got 300 yards rushing in the first half.
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators.
Nah, it's pretty bad, man.
Here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
254.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back, Charles and I. Ready for quarter number 3.
Trap God 2300.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Pratt. He'll complete this one to Watson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On first down, Pratt under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
To throw on second down, Pratt escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He gets this out to Spiller. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Herbert going to change the look. They'll look to run with Spiller. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brad, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you have to without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Again, it's Spiller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Isaiah Spiller with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are all tied at 28.
Let's go, man.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 61 yards that time on the ground. Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Off play action. Pratt, he'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic. this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. 2nd and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert. Short throw underneath to Hurst. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there, and now they're in the hurry up. Play action. It's Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
But they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Herbert. That is caught by Rice for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Boy, Kiki Palmer is fine, boy.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end
She's
zone
gorgeous.
as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now Herbert following the turnover. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
Come on, man.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Herbert.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
What's 2 interceptions?
Is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
And 12 at the 2-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw from his end zone. Pratt. Watson making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They go with Jacobs, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Herbert. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. Herbert now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail to try for 2. Here's Deeker now as he'll send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Pratt. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down. Pratt. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
.80 seconds remain. 2nd and 10.
Up, man. Should have been picked.
Back-to-back incompletions.
Without a question, should have been picked, dog.
Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Put some points on the scoreboard. Put some points on the scoreboard.
Back to throw again.
I messed that up.
And this pass broken up.
I messed that up. Fuck.
That was not an easy one to hold on to.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to pass here with Herbert. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Touchdown! Donald Parham. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Pratt. That's caught by the rookie, Jaden Reed. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
On 1st down, Pratt. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And it would seem as if their three-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Now a deep one for Johnston. And this is caught at the 20. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. He's got another one to Johnston. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Herbert throwing again. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They don't get the hookup there. You really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Hello?
Hi,
Yes, ma'am.
what's going on? How you doing?
Um, I'm alright. I'm at the house.